Good morning. How are you? This is Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do with it? I said to you we're going to talk about letting go of anything we left behind from yesterday, any residue, any negativity, any anger that we left behind, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, sexually, if there's anything that we need to clean up so we could start our day out fresh. Remember, we need to reconnect every day to get our head right. Start with sarcasm. Sarcasm is anger, emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people-pleasing, not able to say no, drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, sex, lust, love, anger, rage, porn, controlling everyone around you but yourself, distractions everywhere. Then you do nothing but have excuses, gambling, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcasts, news, caffeine, surgeries, pain, any relationships with a man or a woman, abusing each other mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, and if you want to add to the list. Today I'm going to talk about our emotions and what we do with them when we're changing something major in our life. And I was talking with a few people that the hardest part of any major change, whether it's a relationship or going to school or buying a home or getting married, putting your kids into school, changing your life with having nobody in the home, learning how to be in your relationship all over again after raising a family. These are all major changes. Having somebody that you love in your life sick, losing somebody to death, and the first year is the hardest. So let's talk about the emotions. When you go into recovery, you let go of an addiction that you've been using for years and years and years, and you're starting to feel again. That first year is going to be a roller coaster. You're going to go up and down and all around like a yo-yo. And the most important thing, listen to your emotions, address them, write about them, talk about them. But it's a compass of what you need to do. And the most important thing, when my first year of the most horrific time of my life was when Joe was away for a year. One of the things I loved was I was too poor to get too depressed. I had to get up and go to work. That saved my life. Isolation is the worst thing for you. It's important that you have a support system, that you go out, whether it's with family or with a group or with friends. Absolutely do not isolate yourself. Your head will tell you 101 things with what's going on with your emotions. And as time goes on, those emotions will calm down. Feel them, let them go. Feel them, let them go. Know that they will pass and that there is light at the end of the tunnel. And there was a few things that I hung on to that first year of hell was I read positive things. I read things that promises that I knew were going to come true if I hung in there and stayed strong. And it really did. And nothing wrong with seeing a therapist or getting a counselor or working with a sponsor, somebody that you can trust and can vent and talk and say whatever you need to say without editing anything. If you have to scream, yell, MF, whatever it is you need to do, get those emotions out, write about them, and then let them go. What will happen each day, it will get lighter and lighter and lighter. Don't deny the emotions. Feel them, let them go. Feel them. But don't let them paralyze your day. Plan things for you to get out so you're not alone all day. And it's important that you have a fantastic support system around you. The worst thing you could do is isolate. Force yourself to get dressed. Force yourself to get out. Force yourself to be with people. And in time, it will just get better and better. All right, balance. Not too much of anything. Our kids, our partner, our play, our work. When we stay balanced, it's life in harmony. When we abuse ourselves, everyone we love is infected by it. You cheat yourself and everyone around you. The level of love and respect that you give yourself, that is the level of love and respect you will get in return. No more, no less. The goal for all of us is life in harmony. Our thinking can make or break us. That is why we have to check our thinking and attitude all day long. until it's as natural as going to the bathroom, or else you get backed up. This, my friend, is the greatest gift you can give yourself. Remember, behind every breakdown, there's a breakthrough around the corner. We need both. We need breakdowns, breakthroughs, good and bad. That's what balances everything out, so we can appreciate everything that comes our way. People say, I want to help be a part of taking care of the world. Here's the good news. If you truly take care of yourself all day and be a living example, that is taking care of the world. We all have gifts. We all have work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world. Doing your part, no exceptions. The answers lie inside of you. Think about it. If you do everything for yourself that you're supposed to do throughout the day, there's no time for drama. There's no time for anger. There's no time for rage, because you're taking care of what you need to do, and that is taking care of yourself. Your words mean nothing. You smooth talkers say whatever you need to say. Your action says everything. I'm going to read a beautiful saying on spirituality from Michael Singer. All right. Spirituality begins when you decide you will never stop trying. Spirituality is the commitment to go beyond no matter what it takes. It's an infinite journey based upon going beyond yourself every minute of every day for the rest of your life. If you're truly going beyond, you're always at your limits. You're never back in the comfort zone. A spiritual being feels as though they're always against the edge and they're constantly being pushed through it. One should view their spiritual work as learning to live life without stress, problems, fear, or melodrama. This path of using life to evolve, spirituality is truly the highest path. Trust the process. Eventually, you will realize that it cannot actually hurt you to go beyond your psychological limits. Remember, it's your thinking that is needed to be corrected. Your psychological limits. Get your head right. If you're willing to just stand at the edge and keep walking, you will go beyond. You used to pull back when it got uncomfortable. It's okay to get uncomfortable. Now you relax and go past that point. That is all it takes, is to go beyond where you were a minute ago by handling what's happening to you now. Where are you at your limits right now? What is it something that you need to do today for yourself to break through that? Imagine the peace that you could experience if you weren't constantly creating and defending your false self. Write about that. Freedom is earned. You are 100% responsible for it to make it happen. You are worth it. You have nothing to fear. Nothing's going to hurt you. Just do it. And watch each time it will get easier and easier and easier. Okay, now I'm going to read a little part of my book. Okay. Page 27, chapter 6. Think of people's messages, gifts. We can all learn from one another. This step is critical, and most people have it to hit bottom before they surrender. There are many people out there walking on a shaky balance beam. Most of them will eventually fall. Some people continually fall. They never seem to tire of repeating the same act over and over again. Change occurs when people realize that they are tired of repeating their mistakes. I found I had to be at the low before I totally surrendered and accepted a new way of living. It was difficult. I was unsure of myself. My self-esteem was very low, and I had unhealthy people around me. What I realize now is I wanted to recover and have a new life more than I wanted the old one, even if it meant losing everything and everyone around me. I have found an extraordinary life. I'm excited about the unlimited gifts we receive when we choose a path that leads to harmony and peace. Our society promotes the use of drugs, sex, alcohol, and fame over leading a simple, good life. Wow, I love that. One of the reasons why I wanted to do this podcast, and my dream has really wanted to make living a clean life, even in the prisons, even the bad boys, even the wherever you are, that living a squeaky clean life. I wanted to teach it as GQ. It is so cool and so awesome to carry the power within and to no longer be controlled by society, by media, by your partner, by the doctors and the professionals and all the important people, that you can actually stand on your own 2 feet and ask questions and question everyone and feel confident about questioning and asking questions. And to me, the ultimate orgasm is truly mastering your day and mastering your life. And this is why I wanted to do this podcast, to be able to teach it and to teach others to master their day and their life, because it is the most freeing, exciting, profound gift you can give yourself. But it's not for free. You have to earn it. You have to break through those walls. You have to let go of your past. You have to work through that pain to get to the other side. You have to say, enough is enough. I'm not going to abuse myself anymore. And the level of love and respect that you give yourself, it just gets better and better and better. But it really is a decision. There's a saying, when you could take it or leave it, that's when you can have it. You have to be willing to give up everything in order to receive everything back in your life. And the gifts just keep on coming. And there are different kinds of gifts. You start to attract different people. You start to change the things you used to like, you no longer like. You truly become a whole different person. But the work is ongoing. The maintenance is ongoing. And that's why each morning we have to regroup, rethink, retreat, and recharge ourselves, because we have to get our heads right. Remember, this is years and years and years of abuse and mental anguish that we've been doing to ourselves for years. So it doesn't happen overnight. And we have the tools when the thoughts come up and when our past comes up, that we can clean it up in 5 minutes, throw it back into our pocket. We don't have to act out for the day. That's the beautiful thing, is we're never going to do it perfectly, but we have the tools to clean ourselves up within 5 minutes and not have a bad day. So to me, the greatest gift that you could give yourself, to me, it's ultimate, GQ, amazing, to take charge of your day, master your day, master your life, and decide who you want to be with, how you want to be, how you want to love, how you want to do your day. You're in charge. But remember, there's a price to take charge of your life. And here's the good news. You can never blame another human being again in your life. And this is what's going on. We have so many victims. It's like GQ for you to say you're a victim and poor me. It's so pathetic. It's so spineless. It's so sad. And it's so scary how the media wants to dumb you down and make you mentally, literally crippled, for you not to think. So they look like they're so wonderful, and they're not. They're creating a very, very sick society. It's up to you to take charge and not be a part of the sickness. And that's a process. All right, work on one thing at a time. Eventually it will be a way of life. Don't do too much of anything. Balance is most important. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. What's controlling you? I accept today where I am powerless. I have control where I have choices. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I can change or regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss my loved ones around me. I will show my partner today how much he or she is appreciated, needed, and loved. I will speak up for myself today. Be true to ourselves. The answers lie inside each and every one of us. We need to be a priority to ourselves. The rest will follow. Everything we do is a practice and a discipline to master what we want. I will take charge of my life today and realize I am in charge of all my decisions. I will know when it's time to bow out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take my vitamins, food supplements today. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. I will be good to myself. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. You cannot do it alone. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will say thank you for everything good and bad that happens to me today. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I am willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well-being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Discipline is freedom. Do 2 things a day you don't want to do to have a successful day. Mine is always getting up early and doing my exercise. And remember, we can all do this together. We do not have to do it alone. It is a decision from our head to our heart. It is the greatest gift that we give ourselves. If you want to reach me at createyourspirit@gmail.com, leave a number. I will get back to you if you want to order books or do workshops, buy books in bulk. I would be more than happy to speak with you and go over some ideas of what you can do to have fun. LifeInHarmonyOnline.com is all about my services if you want to learn about my services. And remember, I'm doing the podcast 5 days a week. Please let everybody you love and respect know about it. Tell them how to do it. Hit subscribe. Start with podcast number 1. Number 2, there's order to this growth. You have to slowly lead into it. So there's order to the process. And again, leave me your number and I will be more than happy to call you. And remember, I want you to have a conspicuous day today, and thank you for listening.